guys, Jake and LA here. Just got back from my porn star infested gym. My gym's in Sherman Oaks. For those of you familiar with that area of Los Angeles, you will know that's the porn capital of, well, pretty much the world. So that gym's pretty badass. I love going there. And yeah, today I got cruised by a porn star. I did, and I was laying on the ground, completely smoked in a puddle of my own sweat and stench, and barely was able to formulate 3 words, much less an entire sentence. It's something I'm not too much proud of. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with some comics. Marvel, the pull list from the 6th of February, going to do those reviews. So let's get started. First up, the Avengers. The Avengers relaunch, of course, under Marvel Now, number 5. And this chick, Izzy, is a sub-guardian. That's what pretty much follows her story. And then she's a sub-guardian, and then at the very end, spoilers, at the very end, she becomes a super guardian, the first ever human super guardian. And I'm sure, back in the Stan Lee era, she would not have been a female super guardian. I have no problem with that. I'm just pointing it out. So yeah, she becomes first super guardian, and that's pretty much about it with this story. It was kind of lacking for me. I wasn't all that fond of it because it pretty much followed her. And and at the very end, she finds out that her grandpa knew Steve Rogers. That's about it. I gave it 2.5, maybe 3 stars on the 5-star rating system. Then we have the Avengers Assemble. In true, Avengers Assemble Annual. And in true annual fashion, I pretty much didn't like a lot of it because, I don't know, it just didn't have a lot of the story that I'd liked so much before. So again, I gave this 2.5 stars. I'm not even going to go into why, because I don't even, for now on, I probably won't even review annuals. Just because, yeah, whatever. And then, this one was good, the new Avengers number 3. I actually, I enjoyed that. It was, they're still trying to figure out how to stop, the impending destruction of Earth, and they're trying to do all these different things for it, and they realized they needed to, get the Infinity Gems and form the Infinity Gauntlet in order to push this cosmic force coming to them away. And they were missing the one gem. Well, in this one they find it because actually Hank McCoy, the Beast, has it now, because when Xavier died, he was the one that had that gem, and then he hid in Hank's mind, a memory of where to find it and what to do, and all of that. So that's going on in there. He finds that, and then at the end, Captain America, being who he is, which sometimes just annoys the absolute piss out of me, he stops and he's like, "Whoa, we can't do it this way." But Doctor Strange knocks his ass out, and they tie him up, and they go about their business on how they think they should stop it. Because what happened was the Infinity Gauntlet was formed, gems came together, the Infinity Gauntlet formed, and Captain America wielded it and actually broke it. He did something wrong, we're not sure what he did, but the gems, all but one, shattered. So that's kind of where that story's at. Still, a lot of stuff can happen, so I'm pretty stoked to see where it goes from there. Then we have the all-new X-Men, which I'm not that big of a fan of either, another 3-star. I'm not a fan because, for one, I don't like it when they have the younger people, the X-Men that are young, they came back from the future, or into the future rather. The young X-Men came into the future, primarily the stories focusing around Cyclops because of the whole, mutant genocide that was occurring under him, and all of that craziness that happened in the whole Marvel's X-Men versus the Avengers and the world and all that crap. So it kind of spun off of that, and now Cyclops is back trying to see his future self and what's turned him, and Mystique tricks the young Cyclops into thinking she's Logan, and puts these plants these seeds in his head and all this other crap. So that's pretty much how that is. All in all, I'd say it's a solid, 3, possibly 3.5 stars. But I'll keep reading it because I do enjoy it. I just wish those kids would go the fuck away and go back into their, past selves, because I just absolutely hate that crap. Just don't like it. That's why I don't read Avengers Arena and all that other crap. Yeah. I gotta pause and drink some protein. Protein will make your muscles grow. And that's what you want. You gotta get your muscles to grow to get those big titty bitches. So, yeah, continuing with the Marvel reviews, we have Iron Man 6. He's still in space, flying around, and he gets he starts getting ready to hook up with this blue greenish alien chick, and then ends up taking his mask off, and she freaks out because she actually sees his face. You know what? I'm not even gonna get totally into that. I want to bring something up about Iron Man that just bothers the hell out of me, and that's when the comic books go ahead and start making the characters look how they fucking look in the movie. I hate that shit. Like, all of a sudden he looks like fucking Tony Stark in the movie. I mean, what the hell? This isn't based on a freaking, Robert Downey Jr. It's fucking Iron Man. It's Tony Stark, not Robert Downey Jr. And, for those of you that read it, I'm sure you've noticed those similarities, and it just bothers the hell out of me when they do that. Just kind of like how they changed, Nick Fury, other than Nick Fury Max, because he's still a hooker banging badass. But yeah, so Nick Fury, like, he's fucking Samuel L. And what the hell? And even in a couple of the, I digress, because I'll just go off on a motherfucking tangent. Anyway, so then we have Thunderbolts #4, another 3-star title out of 5. The cool thing is the whole team finally turned against Ross, the Red Hulk at the end, and they rescued Elektra. She was being tortured to give up information and such. So Ross is pretty much looks like he's out of his mind, and pretty much everybody's taken Frank Castle's side. From in 3 when he just walked up and capped that motherfucker in the face. So they're all pretty much on side except for Ross, who kind of flipped out. So that's where that story's at. Anyway, that's all of the Marvels that I have to review. Starting tomorrow, I'll start being on track with everything because my mail's back on track. So that is that. Starting to sweat still from the gym. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, I should probably end up taking a shower today. Maybe I'll actually go do that. So until my poll is tomorrow, peace.
Lift your goddamn weight!